Hi guys, so here you have it, my top requested recipe for an apple crumble spice cake. And I put all the ingredients in the comments, but I used some whole grain spelt flour, about 150 grams of that. And then I'm also gonna use 100 grams of oat flour that I'm gonna weigh in here. Then I'm gonna put that in a food processor and blend everything up until it's like all completely floury. There you can see it. It's all well floured like that. And then I'm gonna add some spices. It's cinnamon, teaspoon of ginger, teaspoon of nutmeg, and a fourth of a teaspoon of cloves, everything for the teaspoon, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then I'm using 10 grams of baking powder. I use this baking powder. It's called Wijnsteenbakpoeder in Dutch, but it's like more healthier than normal baking powder. I'm gonna add that to my flour mixture together with spices. Then I'm gonna add half a cup of cane sugar, raw cane sugar, and also a fourth of a cup of applesauce, and also a third of a cup of hot water. You can also, of course, take like coconut sugar, which is like better, but I didn't have that. And then you're gonna mix it. Then I used 111 grams of apples, but you can use whatever much as you want. So after you mix the applesauce and the sugar together and all, you're gonna add your flour and mix that in. And it's better to use like a spoon like that because otherwise it's gonna get really thick. So that is what you should have. And after that is like well incorporated, you're gonna add your apples and stir that all up like that. It should be like a thick, bready batter, like a dough. And then I put some baking paper in a pan and put the mixture in. And then I'm gonna make the crumble topping. I use apple syrup, but you could use whatever syrup you have, like maple syrup or rice syrup. But I use that one. It's Dutch. Used a tablespoon of that together with yeah, just a bunch of oats. I didn't really measure this because I needed to add a little bit more after. It's just how much you need to like cover the whole top of the cake. I'm also gonna add a little bit of water because that is a really thick syrup. And you're just gonna like mix that together until you have like a crumbly texture. And it was a little bit too like dry, so I added a little bit more oats. So this is just eyeballing. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, it's you cannot really go wrong. You just have to like get to a crumbly texture like that. So I'm gonna grab some of that and like crumble it all over the top of the cake. And this is like so hard filming and doing that at the same time. Yeah, such an amateur. But yes, so after it's all like you topped your whole cake. So like that. I'm not really good with this because I'm trying to focus. Yes, it focuses. So yeah, cover just the whole top of the cake with a crumble and then put it in the oven, preheat it on 190 or 180 degrees, which is around 350 Fahrenheit. Whoops. And put that in the oven for around 50 to 60 minutes. I put 60 and it was fine, but every oven is different. So that is the finished result. As you can see, it like puffed up a little and it looks really good. It goes golden on the top. And yeah, this was extremely good, guys. Like, oh my god. This is like the second time I made it, and yeah, it's a winner. So please let me know if you make it and what you think of it in comments. And you can also tag me on Instagram You can find me at Ninian on Instagram, which is like the same name as my YouTube channel. And yeah, please tag me. Would love to see your creations, and I hope you all like this video.